guys, and welcome back to Cabin and Cockpit. Today you can follow us on the flight deck for a flight from Frankfurt to Minsk in Belarus. Enjoy our video with an awesome pilot's perspective out of the cockpit. We start our common journey at the parking spot. Today we have an apron position which is Victor 111, as you can see in front of the aircraft. Our planned runway for takeoff will be runway 25 center, which is some good news as we expect a short taxi time in that case. After having completed the engine start and the after start items, where the aircraft gets prepared for takeoff, it is time to obtain the taxi clearance by air traffic control. Take a look and try to find the way yourself. What you've just heard is a configuration check where the aircraft tells us if it is properly prepared for departure. As you can see, we are now on the way towards the runway. For a better orientation, you can find the taxi routing in the lower left corner. During taxi, we are monitoring the traffic situation, reading a checklist, and at the end we are finishing with a so-called takeoff briefing. Now, as we are holding short of the runway, it is time to take a look at our departure routing. After takeoff, we will fly a left turn and continue as marked on the chart and initially climb to an altitude of 5,000 feet. Everything is set up now for departure. Enjoy the takeoff and I come back to you later on. One of the best moments in aviation is definitely the one when you break through the clouds and finally see the sun. Have a look now on our routing for the cruise, and later on we will talk about the approach. The weather in Minsk is reported to be quite variable. During the early stages of the approach we had to fly around some rain showers. On the left hand side you can see how it looks like on our weather radar, and on the right hand in real life. After clearing the area with the rain showers, we are following the so-called star, which brings us closer to our final approach. This chart includes some nav aids, possible holding patterns, and the minimum safe altitudes for this area. Our star is called Osmos 1 Delta. You can have a look on the routing on the chart. The next chart we use is the instrument approach chart, which seems fully packed if you see it for the first time. I will explain it a bit in general. In the upper area you can see the final approach track and the way how to intercept it. In the middle, information about the descent profile, the runway and the track in case of a go-around are located. And at the bottom you can find the decision altitudes for the different types of approaches. As we are approaching the waypoint Sukul, we start a left turn on heading 041, and according to the chart we can now descend down to altitude 3000 feet. Short prior the waypoint Lomti, we initiate another left turn and are cleared for the approach by air traffic control. Now we are established on the final track, and so we start to prepare the aircraft for landing. That means decelerating, setting the flaps, lowering the landing gear and of course reading the final checklist. At 8.3 nautical miles prior the runway, we start with the final descent out of 3000 feet, according the profile shown in the middle of the chart. Let's enjoy the landing view together. As the runway was quite slippery due to the rain, we decided to decelerate more on the runway and take the second taxiway. On the left side you can see a parked Boeing 747, which is privately owned. Unfortunately, I was not able to figure out where it was coming from, but the registration and the flag looked like from Dubai. Now take a look on the terminal buildings and the control tower of Minsk airport. The aircraft parked belongs to Belavia, the national airline of Belarus, which has a fleet of 26 aircraft serving 52 destinations. Belavia operates the Boeing 737-300, 500 and 800, also the Embraer 175, the Embraer 195 and the Bombardier CHA 100 and 200 series. Additionally, they have ordered 4 Boeing 737 MAX 8 to be delivered in May 2019. During the taxi-in, we bring the aircraft back to normal configuration. That means, for example, retracting the flaps, setting the trim to neutral, and constantly checking the brakes temperature after the landing. And we finally turning towards our parking position. I hope you enjoyed this video and see you soon for the flight back to Frankfurt.